just thought, have I been saying 2020 instead of 2022? Oops.
I'm calling, maybe I'm selfish.
Hey everyone, I'm Uwa. I'm a second year medical student. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. It would be great for you to stick around, so please do leave this video a like if you enjoy it. And of course, hit that subscribe button so you can see more from me. If you're not new here, thank you for tuning in again and for watching all my videos. I really appreciate your continued support. So this video is going to be out after Christmas, but the Christmas tree is up behind me. One, because look at it. Me and my sister did a fab job, so it deserves appreciation and deserves to be shown off. And two, what was the second reason? Oh yeah, it's 3 days until Christmas. It's the 22nd of December. I just thought I'd film this video now so I can edit it and get it out before the new year. As you've seen from the title, it's my goals for 2022. So usually I don't actually set goals. Like, I've never really been the kind of person to have like, oh, a New Year's resolution. And I've never been like this whole new year, new me kind of person. But I just thought, why not actually set myself some goals for 2022? And then at the end of the year, this time next year, let me reflect on them and see how much I've achieved and how far I've come. This year, 2021, has been such a great year. It's been a beautiful year, like, not to brag or anything. If I look at where I was in January compared to where I am now, I've made so much progress, and that's without setting any goals or going into the year thinking by the end of the year, I want to achieve this. So imagine how many more things I can achieve by this time next year with goals in mind. So I thought, let me push myself and set myself a little challenge. And I'm holding myself accountable to these goals, one, by filming them, and two, by writing them down physically. And I'm gonna make sure that I take the conscious effort to actually work towards and achieve them. I'm determined to make 2022 better, and here's how. So my first goal for 2022 is to grow my social media community. I have actually put targets that I've written down and a timeline for these, but I'm not going to say them because I don't want to jinx anything or put too much pressure on myself. But yeah, I'd love to grow my social media community a lot more. This is something that I just do, like I'd say, part-time, probably even less than part-time. It's something I do alongside my studies and med school, but it would be nice to see where I can go with it. I've set the biggest number goal of my TikTok because that's something that has grown massively. It's a thing that I've been doing for the shortest amount of time, and I've got the most followers between that, Instagram and YouTube. And I only started that in January, and I actually remember my sister said to me, start posting TikTok, and I was like, no. One day I just did, and it was a pretty good decision. I feel like everyone's like that with TikTok. Like, you've always seen like the videos, people like posting TikTok, like no one wants to take it seriously at first, but when you do, like, it feels really good to see like people liking your videos, commenting, following you. So yeah, the next goal that I've set myself is kind of to do with like the whole social media aspect, and that's to do with editing YouTube videos. So I want to learn how to use Final Cut Pro properly. So earlier this year, I'd say about like April, when I was home for Easter, I got Final Cut Pro. I started using it, but it's a lot more advanced than iMovie, which is what I currently use, and I couldn't be bothered. It sounds so bad, but I couldn't be bothered learning how to use it properly at the time because I was revising for like my summatives, and I was like, oh, I'll do it over summer. But over summer, I just never could be bothered actually learning how to edit on Final Cut Pro. But I would really like to improve the quality of my videos, especially on YouTube. So yeah, that's definitely going to be a goal for me for next year. My next goal is a fitness one, and like there are a couple of fitness ones here, but this one is to hit 10,000 steps at least 5 days a week. So I used to be really good at this at the start of the year, but I've gotten lazy with this, I'd say, since about September, and I've just not been like purposely hitting 10,000 steps. This year I really enjoyed being a lot more physically active, going to the gym, going on walks, but since going back to uni in September, I've just struggled to fit it in. I find that when you've got a million things to do, the last thing you prioritise is yourself. And going on walks is something that I absolutely used to love, but now I just feel like I can't ever be bothered. My next fitness goal is to do the gym, and that's to improve my upper body and become a lot stronger. So like I said, I've made so much progress at the gym this year. I do focus on glutes a lot, but I do also want to make sure that my upper body is just as strong as my lower body. So I do struggle with shoulder press so much, so I have set a goal weight for that to lift, and I've put a timeline with that as well. And then next thing kind of links onto that is to challenge myself. So for example, people say that you should train to failure. A lot of the times I'll always be like, oh, I'll do lighter weights, can't be bothered. Or when I feel like I am going to failure, I will just stop. I don't always push myself enough, and maybe sometimes it's because I go to the gym really early and I'm a bit tired, not gonna lie, and also because sometimes I feel like a bit embarrassed that I don't want to try and lift up a weight and then not do it and people watching me at the gym. But to be honest, I need to have that mindset, because when you're at the gym, you realise that no one actually cares. Like, everyone is just there for themselves, training their body, improving themselves, and no one's actually watching you. So yeah, I need to challenge myself a lot more at the gym and just be so much more confident. Next thing, again, linked to fitness, is to drink 2 litres of water a day. This is something that I was good at the beginning of the year, but just throughout the year I got lazy with it. There's so many benefits drinking 2 litres of water at least and staying hydrated. I can't think of them on the top of my head, but I just know that there are benefits to it. Next thing again is to do with fitness, but also just general well-being, and that is to get a better quality of sleep, at least 8 hours a day. Quite a lot of the time I do get 8 hours, even 9 hours sometimes, but I always get up at like 6 in the morning, 6:30, and there are times where the night before I will go to bed a bit late and I'll keep on pushing myself to go later each night, and then I'm getting less and less sleep. That makes me aggy throughout the day, it affects my concentration, I'm less productive, it makes me hungrier, and I'm just not the most pleasant person when I don't get a sufficient amount of sleep when I'm tired. I want to improve my quality of sleep, get more sleep, and at least 8 hours. It sounds like such a trivial goal, but I like being productive, I like feeling energized, feeling strong and motivated throughout the day, and when I'm tired I just don't feel at my best and feel like that. I feel like a lot of people might be surprised to hear me say this, because I do seem like on the surface like a very organised person, because from time and that, but I'm really not. I am a very busy person. I do try to like timetable my day as best I can, and I stick to it as much as I can, but I'm just not that great at it. So my next goal is to manage my time better and to actually stick to my timetables. Don't get me wrong, the majority of the time, especially when it comes to revision, I will stick to it, but there are other times there's like little things like maybe edit a video, I'm like, oh, I can sacrifice that. So yeah, I just need to make sure I manage my time better and sticking to my timetable more. So my next goal for 2022 is quite a big one, and it's a bit random, but it's something that I really want to do, and I want to do it like, I don't know, the past couple of years. I want to do it this year as well, but because of COVID and that, I just didn't get the opportunity to do it. But that is to take myself on holiday. It's something that I just really want to do, even if it's like a solo trip or something with my sister or my friends. I just love to take myself abroad and pay for my own holiday. I've only been on holiday with my family in the past, and like obviously they've always paid for it. I've been a child or whatever. But yeah, I'd really love to just take myself abroad and just say that's something that I've done. And then with that said, the next goal is to limit unnecessary spendings. I am the kind of person who, like, when I've got money to buy something, I will just buy it. Anyone who's been following my channel for a while might know about my PLT addiction, which is actually weaned down massively. I tried budgeting for uni at the start of September, like end of August time, and I made a video about it, and I was like, oh, I'm going to take my own advice. Did I balls? I didn't. And again, with that said, I want to invest. I want to have some sort of investment. I kind of currently do, but I've been a bit lazy with it and just left it to my dad and be like, oh, can you sort this out for me? But I want to take responsibility for my investment a bit more. I want to learn more about it so that in the future I've got something that I built up myself over time, and that's just another source of income and a bit of money for myself. Next little goal is to practice gratitude. This is something that I don't really know a lot about, but I do quite like the idea of it. I like the idea of taking time to reflect on what you're grateful for in life, and to count your blessings. I feel like in general we probably spend so much time complaining about the not so good things that we forget about the things we have in our life that are really good, and things we're fortunate and privileged enough to have, things we're blessed with. Maybe if it's not every day, but every week, every couple of days, I want to take the time to reflect on what I've got in my life, what I'm grateful for, and share with others. So yeah, I want to practice gratitude a lot more. At the end of this video plan, I did actually say, like, I did write, why wait until 2022? And to be honest, think about it now, it is a good question. Why wait until 2022? Why don't I just start now? I'll get back to you on that one. I did see a TikTok video saying that January 1st could be your day 1 or it could be your day 25. So this a couple weeks ago. And it's true actually. Why wait? Why not take accountability for your actions and make a change now? I just wanted to end this video with some goal affirmations that I did find online, but I can't remember the website. If I do remember it, or I do find it again, I will link it below. These aren't just myself, therefore anyone who wants to make a change in the new year or who has any goals they want to achieve, I will leave them on the screen. Take some time to read through them, pause it, screenshot it, do whatever you want to do, and just manifest with me these affirmations for the new year so you can achieve whatever you set yourself out to. So those are my goals for 2022, and I really do hope that I'm able to achieve them. It'd be so great if this time next year I can film like an update video and be like, yeah, I achieved this, tick this off the list. I'll update you in a year's time. If you did enjoy this video, please let me know by leaving it a like and subscribe, of course, if you've not already, to join the gang. To anyone who celebrated, I hope you had a fab Christmas and wishing you all the best for the new year. Thank you for your support this year on my channel. Can't wait to see the growth we're gonna have in 2022. I'll see you again in my next video. I'll see you again next year. Yes, I'm one of those. Bye, guys.
To myself, I can't help it. Yeah, maybe I'm selfish. Ladies, and I can't. Maybe I'm selfish. I want you to myself, I can't help it. Yeah, no one, yeah, but me, yeah, baby. To my thick chicks down in Texas, all the way to New Orleans, where the girl